Hello everyone, welcome back. So today we're going to be playing Viego and we'll be facing off against the Elder Dragon adventure from the Titans of Runeterra campaign. This is the last campaign, the last day this campaign will be available, so I thought might as well try it out with, I think, the last 6-star champion that I haven't taken here. There might have been some other one, but that I'm forgetting, but I don't think there is. Theoretically we should find a lot of success because Viego is very strong. I think I just take my mana flow. It's just good in general. We already start with a lot of mana in this adventure anyway, but the extra 1 mana might be relevant. Sure, this is a good keep. The fact that my units have extra stats also means that whenever I do slay something, the cards in my hand will have their costs reduced by a whole bunch. Deal 12 to unit. Well, would you look at that? It's exactly enough damage to kill the Gentle Gen Dragon. Lucky. And then if I go ahead and attack like so, I'll be able to drop down a Viego next turn. I could go for the Camavaran Soldier right now, but I'll wait. I can play it alongside the Viego if necessary. 12 damage. Well, Viego kills that. Nice. I think I'll slay that right away. There's no point in leaving it up. It's also possible that I'll be able to close out the game next turn. Viego is going to level up here. And it's already massive. Then I just kill the Spiderling at burst speed. And I get 2 encroaching mists. 3 encroaching mists in fact. And just like that, we win on our second attacking turn. Just as expected. Let's see. Honestly, I'm probably fine just taking whatever large units I find. I could go for an overgrown Snapvine, but I don't really like the card. So let's reroll. All of these are terrible. Rekindler. You know what? I'm going to take it. Mostly because it counts as an additional copy of whatever champion. Probably Viego. Definitely Viego. None of these are that synergistic with my deck. I'm just going to use one reroll and then pick from whatever I pull here. Humble. Ornn. Ornn's massive. But I don't really care a lot about the equipments. You know what, I'm going to pick up the Ornn bucket. I'm certain it will be good for us. Ornn is massive with all the extra stats it had there. And since we will get the... what's it called? The equipment in our opening hand, no matter what, we'll be able to duplicate it with Ornn anyway. This is a good start. I could play Ornn right away. But I can just pass and see what the opponent does first. Interesting. Definitely not something that I expected. I don't think I've ever seen the opponent, the Infernal Drake, play this card with the Quick Strike blade, but to be fair, I have been avoiding the Infernal Drake like the plague. So it figures that I wouldn't see him play that card. I'll let the opponent block with the Thrashing Snapper if he wants to. He doesn't? Okay. That's to be expected. That thing is better attacking than it is defending anyway. Well, since Ornn is already leveled up and it has Quick Strike Blade, I might as well just play it right now. Force the opponent to answer it. Well, answer it and the Spirit of the Ram. How cool, the opponent's attacking for free yet again. Wildfire damage is ramping up. But I think I am fine. Ooh, Scout. That's good. You might be killing my unit that has Scout, but that isn't going to stop me from giving Scout to something else, like Viego. Yep. And I can just summon the fading icon. And next turn I'm going to attack with Viego and you'll die. There. Simple enough. You know what? I'm going to challenge myself. This is probably going to be the last run I do of this adventure. So I'll go ahead and pick the harder fights. Spectral Iron Hound. Sure. It's basically free anyway. Let's cut the card. The card I'll cut is going to be the Possession. It's not that great, generally. I might have been able to use it on some... What units would I actually want to steal? Not many. I would much rather just remove them right away with Viego, or with just straight up attacking and forcing the opponent into a bad block. Let's drop down Viego right away since I can do it. And then I'm going to slay the Encroaching Mist. Okay, Viego's dead. Fortunately, that's what the Rekindler's for. It basically counts as an extra copy of Viego. See, there was a reason why I picked this up. Let's just drop down the Kamaboran Soldier. I'm going to go for the Kamaboran Drake to summon an Encroaching Mist and keep reducing the cost of cards in my hand. I'll go for the Rekindler. Viego is going to strike there. And then I'm going to attack with Viego, like so, while pulling... Actually, I won't pull anything, but I'll attack with everything else as well. Force the opponent into having an answer. Okay. Well, if he's already going to slay the Senna, I might as well just use her to guarantee all the opponent's units die anyway. I have lost a little bit of health this game, but it should be fine. I have like 12 regeneration, so in theory I won't run the risk of ever running out of health. Scary. That's a 21-15. That's going to slay my Viego. Well, trade 1-for-1 with my Viego. But it's fine because I have a second Viego in hand. I don't want to give your Yeti Yearling back. Sorry, opponent. Ooh, that's just lethal.
Now this is what good looks like.
Game over for the opponent. Yeah, you might play the Arn, but the Spirit of the Ram still goes through and deals 32 damage to your Nexus. It's going very well. Definitely need a bit more of a challenge. Bit of the Goddess, Invasive Hydrovines, sure, more Invasive Hydrovines. It's a big threat. Also, let's go for the shop, because I want some more cards and good powers, but apparently there's no good cards or powers here. They're all pretty terrible, so this was a complete waste. Yeah, I'll get rid of the combat cook, we don't need it. All the cards we already have in our deck are fine as is. Might as well just make our deck more consistent. Sure, I'll keep this end. We'll get some sacrifice fodder or slave fodder once we draw the spear, the Darkened Spear. But I can also just drop down Viego, get rid of the Dragon Shower right away, and level up the Ornn in the process. Interesting, the opponent isn't playing anything, he's just letting me attack right away. Perhaps he's holding back the Shyvana because he's afraid that if he plays her now, he will be compromised. Okay. You're rallying right now, really? Is that really a worthwhile play? Viego is close to leveling up, but he hasn't leveled up yet.
Monsters with heart are still monsters.
Let's go for the... For what? I can play Ornn, and he survives the attack, so I'll do it.
Now this is what good looks like.
This way I threaten the opponent and force him into blocking. It's very likely that he will lose, or not. I was about to say it's very likely that he will lose one unit to the block, but apparently he just decided to take the almost 40 damage I dealt right there for some reason. You're passing. You could trade 1-for-1 with the Shyvana into the Viego, but if you want to forgo that trade, that's fine by me. You'll just end up losing the Shyvana for free. Actually, no. The Dragon Guard lookout is stronger than Shyvana. Right. We're still the strongest unit. Well, tough luck for the opponent because he is about to pass away. And I'm pretty sure he has no answer to this attack. It doesn't even react. Kind of underwhelming, to be honest. Maybe the opponent had a bad hand. Do I even need anything else to... Well, Hunter's Machete is definitely good, so I'll take that. But other than that, do I need anything else in order to win? Overprepared is interesting, can't stop, won't stop is irrelevant. Sorcery... don't really have a lot of spells. And I don't want to waste a reroll, so I'll take the sorcery and move along. Do I want a healer? If I were to cut a card, what card would I cut? I have 27 cards in the deck. Do I even need to cut a card? I'll just go for the Ocean Drake to challenge myself. It's not every day that I go for this encounter anyway. Let's toss those two, keep the Spectral Iron Hound. This hand is pretty decent. Now all we need is a Viego, yep. And we're set. The opponent's going to play the Luge, that's to be expected. Honestly, I'm going to go for the Death Grasp right away. See what the opponent does. Nothing. That's interesting. I am going to do what? Shape of Fear? Or pass? I'm going to pass, try and bait the opponent out. Okay, that was the correct decision because now I can drop down the Viego.
Nice to meet you. I'm Isla.
I see. Well, let's go for the free attack first. And then we attack with our other units. He obviously blocks there. Or not, he just lets Viego attack for free for some reason. Weird. It's very likely that he will remove Viego here. I can already see it, yep. 16 damage to two different randomly targeted enemies. And create a colossal wave. If he gets lucky, he just draws a colossal wave. Well, let's use the Shape of Fear, since that unit is going to die anyway. And Viego levels up, so when I play the Rekindler, he is going to come back leveled up. Ooh, right. Colossal wave will only deal 16, so Viego survives with a grand total of 1 HP. Let's try to give it a little bit of a buffer so it doesn't die right away. I'm going to take the 9 here, which is unfortunate, but it's better than just straight up losing. Not that I was at any risk of losing here, but I'm going to attack with everything here. We'll just do this and hope for the best. Viego is going to basically restore 15 health and get tough, which hopefully will make it so He will survive whatever the opponent throws at him. Okay, that's not a kill, but he is fishing for something. He didn't get it. Okay, we got lucky. If the opponent wanted, he could have gotten all the burn spells in his opening hand, and then I would be screwed. Heavy hands on the Orn. Or Arachnoid Horror with Last Breath. I want this. I want to rally. I feel like by rallying I'll close out the game more consistently. Also Spell Shield on Viego. I don't mind that one bit. Higher education. All of these are pretty terrible, aren't they? Deal double damage, show 4. That's not that enticing. I'm going to buy a single Commander Ledros. It seems like it might be decent. It at the very least is recurring value. Do I want the higher education? Sure. Extra attack can't hurt. And now, for Portia. Ugh. Hopefully, Portia won't be that difficult. I don't know, it could eye roll me. That's something that can happen. Sure, I'll keep this hand. I can go Viego alongside the Shape of Fear if I need to. Except I didn't draw Viego. Unlucky. In that case, let's go for the Invasive Hydravine.
I am the hero, vessel of divine judgment.
That's not that good. That's Ship of Fear, one of the units that's cursed. I really want to attack. Or I don't really want to have a curse in my hands. Really, dealing 8 to my face. How rude. Well, we'll attack with all of these. The egg will be set to 3. Cost. That's frightening. I need to do something about it. External gets spell mana anyway, so might as well just spend it all here.
One heart can shape the fate of a nation.
Really, you're capturing the unit that already is unable to attack and block. Suit yourself, opponent. If only there was a way to slay my own Arachnoid Horror. That would be great. I can't. I can also just go for the Orn attack. That seems like a good decision. I really want the opponent to block with the Atakan. If Atakan goes through with an attack, I'm going to be in a lot of pain. Thank you for blocking with Atakan, opponent. I really needed that.
All will be consumed by the black mist.
Really, you're getting rid of Viego's keywords. What a jerk. Anything else you want to do, opponent? It appears the opponent has run out of...
Keep the sand out of her.
I was about to say, it appears the opponent has run out of value. but he still had a little bit left. I think that what I'll do is attack like so. Yeah, this seems good enough. This way I'll rally, while also attacking and getting maximum value out of Ornn and all the other units. And the opponent just gave up.
There's too much celebrating for my tastes.
Didn't really expect the opponent to give up, but I suppose he only had a couple of cards in hand, so he couldn't really do that much. Harrowing is a board in a box. Do I need a board in a box? Sure, I'll take it. Can't hurt to have it. Slow but steady. When you play slow spell, copy it onto the same targets. No, I don't need that. Fast deal, well, it helps with the whole lack of value that I was experiencing for a bit. But I didn't have a lot of cards in hand. Vengeance is spot removal. Do I need spot removal? No, not really. So let's just leave. And do I need to cut a card from my deck? Honestly, the weakest card is probably the Harrowing. I don't really need it. But do I cut it? We have 33 cards in deck. Well, with the fast deal we won't need to keep resummoning Ledros, so perhaps cutting it is the correct choice. Even though I spent money on it earlier in the run. I didn't even play it once, so perhaps that is enough of a reason to remove it from the deck. I don't need that much value. I'll just keep one Harrowing around. More than that might be overkill. Now what do I do here? I can go for the Viego first turn. I think I'll do that. Just so I can set up a attack with Ornn next turn probably. Pick a unit to strike your nexus, then kill it. If I do this... is that correct at all? Or do I... I'll keep the backup Viego in my hand. This seems fine. We'll deal not 6, we'll deal 6 to the Herald of Dragons. The opponent chose not to block with the category. Interesting. Well then, in that case, I'll wait. I can deal one of the opponent's units at the start of this turn, so I'll have some protection. I can go for the Comprehension Dragon. Ooh, that's frightening. Will the opponent be able to level up Elder Dragon with this attack? 32 plus 9 is... 32 plus 9 is... 41, 50, 56. He won't level up Elder Dragon here. But he will kill my Viego. Perhaps that was his plan all along. I have another Viego. I can just slay something from the opponents. Let's equip. Oh, that was misclick. I wanted to equip that on the Viego. My bad. Well, at the very least, Viego will kill the Elder Dragon at the start of the turn. So I don't have to worry about it leveling up or attacking. And the same thing will happen next turn. So I'm fine on that front. In that case, perhaps I can go for the Arachnoid Horror first. He disables those two keywords, but the keywords from the Spirit of the Buhuru are an aura. So this is fine. Unfortunately, the rally was wasted. But in theory, I should still be able to do this and kill the opponent. And even if I don't kill the opponent with this attack, yep, I'll still have the Yorn in my back pocket. Just like so. And both the opponent's units are stunned, so he has no way to prevent this. Goodbye, opponent. You didn't last that long. But I was worried for a second there. Once he dropped down the Elder Dragon and I didn't really have a proper way to remove it, I started making counts to see if he would be able to level it up right then and there, and if I was at risk of losing. Fortunately, I wasn't. But yeah, that will be it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye. Till then.